Welcome to TFI Tuesday, where members of the State Support Team, Region 5, will share tidbits of each of the Tiered Fidelity Inventory features. We hope you will find these short discussions meaningful and beneficial to your PBIS team. And now, here's this week's TFI Tuesday tidbit.
Hello and welcome to Episode 7 of Season 2 of TFI Tuesdays, where members of the State Support Team Region 5 will share tidbits of information that align with the critical features of the Tiered Fidelity Inventory to provide a consistent message across our region. We hope you find these short discussions meaningful and beneficial to your PBIS team. And now, here's this week's TFI Tuesday, which is all about the roles that families play in PBIS.
Today, we are diving deeper into the roles of families in the K-12 Positive Behavioral Intervention and Supports, or PBIS. I'm Marla, and with me is Hendrik. How are you today, Hendrik?
Hey, Marla, I'm doing great. I'm excited to explore the importance of family involvement in PBIS. As you know, it's a critical aspect of creating a supportive environment for students.
Yes. So let's get started by understanding the family's role in PBIS. Why is it important to include families in the implementation of PBIS?
Well, Marla, including families in PBIS means creating a collaborative partnership between families and school personnel. They share the responsibility of making educational decisions and improving student outcomes. It's all about working together to create conditions that allow for ongoing collaboration, coordination, and partnerships.
That is a crucial point, and it is not just about involving families for the sake of it. There are tangible benefits to the intervention connecting families and schools, especially when it comes to youth behavioral and mental health outcomes.
Exactly. Including families' perspectives, values, and voices in the development and implementation of PBIS systems makes schools more responsive to the needs of students and families. It's about making intentional efforts to engage and partner with families, showing that they are valued as equal partners in the education process.
Hendrik, that is so on point, and it even goes beyond that. Asking families about their preferences for communication and collaboration ensures a better use of limited resources. It's about tailoring the approach to meet the unique needs and preference for each family in your school or district. Hendrik, can you help us explore the foundational elements of involving families in PBIS? Like, what are some key aspects that schools need to be focusing on?
Yeah, that's a great question, Marla. So the basic elements include building positive relationships, engaging in two-way communication, ensuring equitable family representation, and making meaningful, data-driven decisions.
Positive relationships are key. When schools recognize the strengths, needs, and cultural differences of families, they really do foster greater understanding and respect. Proactive efforts to build and maintain these positive, trusting relationships are crucial.
Absolutely. Two-way communication is so vital. Schools should use student data and input from educators and families to design systems that support ongoing communication. Providing multiple avenues for families to receive and provide information regularly allows for their needs and preferences to be identified and addressed.
And let's not forget about equity, access, and family representation. Schools need to make intentional efforts to obtain input and diverse perspectives from families proportionally to enrollment. It's about creating empowered families who serve as leaders, advocates, supporters, and partners in a student learning.
Now, meaningful decision-making is another crucial aspect. Schools should provide diverse opportunities for families to make shared decisions about PBIS systems and practices. This includes engaging families of children receiving Tier 2 and Tier 3 supports in all decisions related to the support for their child.
That really is difficult to do, but it is really a comprehensive approach. Similar to providing a continuum of supports for students, information and support to families can be provided through a multi-tiered approach based on the intensity of need of the students. That brings us to different tiers. Can you elaborate on how family-school collaboration is structured at each tier?
Certainly. At Tier 1, family-school collaboration focuses on two-way communication on the overall school-wide approach to supporting behavior. It includes asking for and utilizing family input to ensure school-wide supports are effective. Teachers and families communicate positively throughout the year about behavior in the classroom. Moving on to Tier 2, family-school collaboration includes communication about the targeted supports students receive. This involves discussing the purpose and approach to the supports and clarifying the family's role. It's about regularly staying connected about students' progress. And at Tier 3, for students receiving intensive support, family school collaboration becomes frequent and detailed. It involves constant two-way communication about the individual student's plan, including the purpose and approach to targeted support and the family's role.
Thank you, Hendrik. That is a very clear breakdown. That helps me understand the difference between Tier 1, which is all of our students, Tier 2, which is only some of our students, and Tier 3, which might be a few of our individual students. Now, assessing family involvement is crucial for ongoing involvement and improvement. What tools can schools use to assess their current family engagement efforts? How can we help them there?
So, Marla, there are a few tools available. The Family Engagement Innovation Configuration provides a gauge for a school's efforts to implement a systemic, integrated, and aligned approach to family engagement. The school-wide family engagement rubric offers specific guidance on steps a school can take to improve family engagement overall. And the Classroom Family Engagement rubric provides guidance for teachers to enhance family engagement at the classroom level.
Great resources, Hendricks. Thank you so much for sharing. I am personally very familiar with the Classroom Family Engagement rubrics, and I also would like to add there are family surveys out there that schools could use. Now, for schools looking to get started, because sometimes it's hard to get started with involving families, what are some initial steps that they can take?
Yeah, absolutely. So it all starts with leadership, Marla. School-level leadership teams need to prioritize school-family collaboration by including it in the school's vision, its mission, and its goals. Aligning the school's efforts with the district's vision and goals for family and school collaboration within a tiered framework is essential. And don't forget professional development and ongoing coaching to build strong foundations for working together to improve student outcomes.
Absolutely. Those data systems also play a role. Schools engaging families must use data to develop goals and to monitor the outcome of these partnerships. Assessments should answer questions about satisfaction, collaboration goals, and the effectiveness of current efforts.
Yes, and lastly, coordination is key. Working with families to ensure supports are coordinated between school and home is crucial. Building positive relationships and enhancing strategies across all tiers of support is the goal. School personnel and families should collaborate to address any barriers to their partnership efforts.
Well said. It's clear that involving families in PBIS is not just a checkbox. It is a comprehensive and ongoing process that requires dedication and intentional effort.
Absolutely. As we wrap up today's episode, we hope that our listeners have gained valuable insights into the importance of family involvement in K-12 PBIS.
Thank you once again for joining us for TFI Tuesdays. Don't forget, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to any one of us on the SSTR5 PBIS team. Remember, you can find all of our TFI Tuesdays on our website. And if you need any help or assistance in accessing any of the resources that were mentioned in this episode, please feel free to reach out. Until next time, be safe, be well, and remain positive.
Thank you for joining us for our TFI Tuesdays. We hope you'll join again next week to learn about additional TFI features. Until then, be safe, be kind, and be positive.